Sister wives Maddie Brown reveals deep pain over tragic loss. And Janelle Brown reflects on major milestone after Garrison's death. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my shocking news channel. The entire Brown family has had an incredibly difficult year. In March, they lost Garrison Brown to suicide. The aftermath hasn't been easy, especially for his mother and siblings. Maddie Brown brushes Garrison's full sister and took his loss especially hard. Online, Maddie is generally pretty open with followers. This week marked a difficult milestone for the family, prompting the TLC star to share her feelings. See what she had to say about pain and loss. Maddie Brown brush reflects on 6 months without Garrison. This week marks the 6-month anniversary of Garrison Brown's tragic death. His mother Janelle shared her grief on social media. Now, Maddie Brown brush is opening up about her own experience. 6 months. It's been 6 months since this beautiful soul left us, and not a day goes by that I don't think about him. In some ways, it feels like he crosses my mind even more now, which might be a sad truth for many who've lost someone in this way. Maddie began her tear-jerking Instagram post. She attached photos of Garrison playing with her children and went on to discuss how deeply people all over the world are impacted by a loved one ending their own life. Sadly enough, she also adds that her entire family was blindsided by Garrison's death. My brother, Garrison, had his struggles, but this was not something any of us saw any signs for. We were truly blindsided, Maddie continued. We talked regularly, and my mom's kids have always been close-knit, even as life changed around us. Garrison was sarcastic and witty, and in moments of seriousness, he seemed almost uncomfortable with it, like it was hard for him to be vulnerable. 6 months. It's been 6 months since this beautiful soul left us, and not a day goes by that I don't think about him. In some ways, it feels like he crosses my mind even more now. Which might be a sad truth for many who've lost someone in this way. I am constantly reminded just how many people are touched by this kind of loss. Every day, I hear from people who, like me, were blindsided by the sudden absence of a loved one. Sometimes it's bullying, sometimes it's loneliness, and sometimes it's mental health, which I don't think we fully understand. My brother, Garrison, had his struggles, but this was not something any of us saw any signs for. We were truly blindsided. We talked regularly, and my mom's kids have always been close-knit, even as life changed around us. Garrison was sarcastic and witty, and in moments of seriousness, he seemed almost uncomfortable with it. Like it was hard for him to be vulnerable. I miss him dearly, and the truth is, I don't know how to talk about this. His death took us all by surprise. It leaves me wondering if we talked about mental health more openly, could something have changed? I'll never know for sure, but what I do know is that the hurt doesn't go away, it just transfers, and sometimes, it feels amplified. For anyone who's been touched by this kind of loss, my heart is with you. You're not alone in the pain, and it's okay not to have all the answers. I miss him dearly, and the truth is, I don't know how to talk about this. His death took us all by surprise. It leaves me wondering, if we talked about mental health more openly, could something have changed? I'll never know for sure. But what I do know is that the hurt doesn't go away. It just transfers, and sometimes, it feels amplified. For anyone who's been touched by this kind of loss, my heart is with you. You're not alone in the pain, and it's okay not to have all the answers, Maddie concluded her post. Instagram users react to the heartbreaking post. In the comments, Maddie Brown's Instagram followers offered their condolences and support. Her brother Peyton wrote, "Oh, I was not ready for this post." Other Instagram users added, "You have a gift, Maddie. Your ability to transfer from your beautiful heart the profoundness of sudden loss into words is so special. Your words help those of us who have experienced sudden loss to articulate and process our deepest feelings and emotions. My heart breaks for you. My daughter attempted suicide 2 weeks ago and had been on a ventilator since. Having had a brother who also committed suicide, this is certainly hard. Thinking of you always. Sending you and your family so much love today and every day. It's an impossible thing to maneuver, but you're doing it. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown will grieve her son Garrison for the rest of her life. Burying a child is one of the most difficult things a person will ever go through in their life. 6 months after his death, Janelle shared a beautiful tribute to her late son on her social media channels. See what she had to say as she reflects on this tragic milestone. Janelle Brown mourns 6 months without Garrison. Although significant time has passed since Garrison Brown took his own life, his family feels his absence every day. Online, many members of the family have shared sweet tributes to their late family members. However, his mother Janelle Brown feels his loss most of all. On Instagram, she penned a heart-wrenching message to her son on the 6-month anniversary of his death. 6 months ago today you went away. You come up in my photo memories almost every day, Janelle shared with her Instagram followers. Sometimes it doesn't seem like you're gone. And then I remember I won't be getting a call or text from you and it all comes rushing back. I know you fought hard but in the end you just couldn't stay. I love you so much and will see you again. When my journey is done. Fans felt immediately heartbroken by Janelle's touching words. Instagram users wrote, "The strength it probably took to just write this, let alone live it. May God give you all that you need to endure. Thinking of you and the family. Love to you Janelle. Hopefully, the pain will lessen over time, just look after yourself as much as you do your other kids. A mama's love will never fade. He knew you loved him. Every time he would talk on the show I always felt intrigued to really listen to what he had to say. It was always heartfelt and you could feel his emotion. Awesome kid you raised." Sister Wives Season 19 moves forward with filming amid the tragedy. After Garrison died, many Sister Wives viewers thought TLC should cancel the show. However, the network continued filming and it's widely believed his death will make it into Season 19. Mykelti Brown Padron spoke out against this move and expressed concern her brother's death wouldn't be handled with tact or care. Mykelti is generally a polarizing figure in the Sister Wives fandom, but most viewers agreed with her on this topic. While the Sister Wives' 3 former wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown all had their reasons for exiting the plural marriage, Meri's story stings. Since she held out hope for so many years, just to be backhanded by Kody Brown blaming her for his lack of love in the end. However, now the sad real reason Kody stopped loving Meri Brown came to light. Meri and Kody Brown live through love loss. Undeniably, watching Sister Wives star Meri Brown hold on in a loveless marriage for so many years is heartbreaking. However, in the early years of the show, it is apparent there was love between Kody Brown and Meri. Sadly, in Season 18, Kody asserts that he never loved Meri, Janelle, or Christine Brown. Furthermore, he regrets not vetting his wives better in the beginning. Additionally, he says he entered the marriage with the covenant of love, but wasn't in love with them. However, his love for Robyn Brown was deeper and had connected passion. Undeniably, it is hard to see Kody blame Meri for him not loving her. But why did he truly stop loving Meri? When did the joy leave Kody and Meri's relationship? Recently, the sad real reason was spotted. On Reddit, one fan pinpoints the sad real reason that Kody Brown stopped loving Meri Brown. First, they say, theory about Kody and Meri. Then, give their idea about what went wrong, saying, my theory is that when it became apparent that Meri wasn't able to get pregnant, Kody felt that was a sign from God that she wasn't supposed to be his wife. Anyone familiar enough with the religion to say whether that is a belief their religion would support? I just got into this show recently. However, I tend to find things to obsess over, and because of that I am on my 3rd rewatch. I think Kody really loved Meri. More than that, he really liked her. Had fun with her. Furthermore, the user adds other reasons they believe there was true love between Kody and Meri. After the initial post, several other Sister Wives fans confirmed the real reason was rooted in Meri Brown not being able to have additional babies. Another fan adds, I think Kody had a fetish about making babies and enlarging his celestial kingdom. When he figured out Meri was finished having babies, he had no use for her. I don't think he loves anyone except himself. It absolutely is a belief they support. A woman's worth in polygamy is having babies. I've wondered about that when he talks about Meri deceiving him and how she isn't the person she claimed to be when they got married. I think when the reality of being married hit, with no sister wives at the time, Meri struggled with taking another wife. That's what I think Kody meant by being deceived. While the relationship between Meri and Kody Brown deteriorated over the years, there initially was a beautiful bond. Fans pick up on the evidence that they were originally in love. Meri is the only one he actually married for love in my book. He absolutely loved her. He married Janelle to get closer to his planet and they were a good match and he loved her. Then he married Christine for her clout and his planet and he learned to love her for how she cared for him. He married Robyn as a midlife crisis lust thing and she played the adoring worshipping wife while manipulating him until he didn't know when to sh*t if she wasn't there to tell him to and was in his ear the whole time telling him the other wives were mean to her and if he wanted more of that sweet biscuit he had to keep doing what she said. I think he married Janelle for lust and called it being a good polygamist. I think they always had good sex and a good friendship during their time together. So, love, sex, clout, and a midlife crisis. You're right on target. Another Sister Wives fan thinks the unraveling of Meri and Kody Brown's marriage was an accumulation of many grievances. I truly don't think Kody thinks that deeply about things. He also fell in love with Janelle and saw Meri mistreat her, then again saw Meri mistreat a couple of the kids. They had tensions for years before the catfish even happened. The Browns just lied their butts off to get a TV show. Of course he'd want more kids for his beliefs. But Kody goes to whoever is easiest to get along with and who will stroke his ego. They hid a lot of their issues. Meri Brown was immensely safe, all alone in her home, occasionally checking in on her Utah B&B. She did all she could to be able to see Robyn Brown and her kids but was shut out. As aforementioned, it was not just the pandemic, it had been a long time coming. So, what did Sister Wives followers have to say? Jen really nailed it when she pondered why K and R made an agreement in their covenant that if he ever fell out of love with R that he would tell her. Before they were even married. She knew the whole damn time and said nothing. Meri favored Robyn over Janelle and Christine. In her mind she had her own new bestie to team up against the other two. But Meri got played. Spectacularly. Yes, Robyn abandoned Meri. Why? Because she didn't need her anymore, just her money, so she kept throwing her breadcrumbs that blew away in the wind. So, it is clear that Robyn played Meri for various reasons and hopefully, Meri will address it in season 19. Robyn was not forthcoming or transparent, she just held on to Meri and kept giving her false hope. In the end, Meri finally saw the light and left. Since listing their home for sale, Sister Wives stars, Kody and Robyn Brown have grabbed fans' attention. But one person has a front row seat to the ins and outs happening in Kody and Robyn's lives, the realtor. Did the realtor spill the tea on why they are moving? What do you think about this video? Please told on comment box, also subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching this video.